The story starts in the middle of a dense jungle where we see a man in an injured condition who is crawling and saving his life from something, but he cannot crawl for long, because of which he dies right there. After that, the scene shifts to a person named Kyle who is going somewhere very fast on his bike. Actually, Kyle is a good and experienced hunter. After a long time, Kyle reaches near a house which is made in the middle of the jungle. As soon as he enters the house, inside the house we see Mia, who is there with her husband Nolan. After a long time, Mia becomes very happy seeing Kyle. It looks like once they had some relationship. Actually, Nolan likes hunting very much, and he has come here to learn hunting from Kyle. But Nolan is meeting Kyle for the first time, so Kyle impresses him a lot with his hunting skills. Then Nolan's eyes fall on Kyle's arrows on which something is written in Dutch language, which makes him feel a little scared, and he asks Kyle, "What does this mean?" Then Kyle tells him that there was a time when I was considered talented. At my 16th birthday, Mia gave me this as a gift by writing different names on all these arrows in different languages. Every arrow has something written in a different language. Hearing this, Nolan understands. Then Kyle teaches Nolan how to shoot an arrow, but even after explaining a lot, Nolan misses his arrow. Then Mia starts laughing at him, saying it will still take you a lot of time to learn. Then Nolan says to her, "Talking is easy, but shooting an arrow is not such an easy thing. You try it yourself." Then Mia moves forward and aims because Mia and Kyle were very good hunters since childhood, and their aim never missed. But this time, Mia's aim misses. Then Kyle finds it strange and asks her, "Why did you do this purposely when I know that since childhood, our aim never went to the wrong place?" Then Mia lies to Kyle that she did not do this purposely. Actually, her aim was right only, but still Kyle understands. After that, Nolan tells that for 3 days I have been telling him to teach me so that I learn and hunt with my own hands. If the hunting is illegal, then all blame will come on me, but he is not ready to teach me. Then Kyle teaches Nolan how to shoot with a gun, saying that in the jungle there can be danger of every kind, so it is necessary to first learn everything well. After many tries, finally Nolan's one shot hits right, which makes him very happy. In the evening, the whole family eats dinner together, and after dinner, Mia plays music so that she can enjoy her weekend. But Nolan refuses to dance with her because he is busy with his work. Actually, he has to write an article on his hunting experience. Then Mia starts playing cards with Kyle and asks him about Nolan's hunting skills. Both are speaking slowly, but Nolan listens to their talk a little from far. Soon, when they are playing cards, Kyle tells Mia to show her cards, but Mia refuses, because of which Kyle decides to forcefully see her cards. Because of this, both come very close to each other, and all the cards fall down. Seeing all this, Nolan goes to the room angrily. Then Mia and Kyle quickly start picking up the cards. Then Mia says, "I will go and see Nolan." Then she goes to the room and asks Nolan if he is angry, but Nolan does not give her any answer. Then Mia feels that Nolan is upset, and maybe he is feeling jealous because of her friendship with Kyle. Nolan thinks, why did Kyle not bring his girlfriend on weekend when he had told before? Nolan knows that Kyle and Mia once had a physical relationship. That is why he feels that Kyle maybe still wants to have a relationship with Mia. Then Mia tells him that only once they had a physical relationship when they were young and immature. But this does not give peace to Nolan. He angrily turns the talk into a fight, because of which Mia angrily leaves the room. Sometime later, when Mia is cooking food for everyone, then Nolan comes to her to say sorry. Then Kyle also comes there to help Mia. Seeing this, Nolan goes back to his room. Then Mia asks Kyle, "Why did you not bring your girlfriend here? If you had brought her, then I could have understood her well." Then Kyle tells Mia that he has broken up. Now he wants Mia to be with him, because in childhood, they both had promised that if till 40 years they do not make any relationship with anyone, then they will marry each other. But Mia refuses his talk and says that she is happy with Nolan. The next day, Kyle and Nolan go to the forest for hunting, while Mia stays back in the cabin. Before they leave, Mia gives Nolan something that she always took with her on hunting trips. She tells Kyle to take care of Nolan because it's his first time hunting. She says, "We both know how he was using the gun yesterday." Kyle nods and says, "Okay, he will take care of him." Then both of them leave for the forest. After a long time, they reach a place where their bike cannot go further, so they start walking. On the way, Kyle teaches Nolan where to stand for good hunting. Nolan asks him, "How can we know which place is right for hunting?" Then Kyle teaches him hunting rules and tells him what is most important before hunting. After walking for a long time, they sit at a spot and wait for an animal. Nolan says, "Maybe you and Mia have been doing this since childhood, but I don't feel good doing it." Kyle replies that this is their work because he never had much attachment with his parents since childhood, and he has always lived in the forest mostly. Then Nolan thinks maybe that's why Kyle is closer to Mia's parents and his family. Nolan feels that maybe Kyle heard his fight with Sophie, so Nolan says sorry to him, but Kyle doesn't reply. He stays silent and suddenly goes to another place to look for an animal. On the way, Kyle sees a deer and quickly gets his arrow ready. But he gives Nolan a chance and says, "You do this hunt." As soon as Nolan lifts his gun and aims, he does not have the courage to shoot. Then Kyle himself attacks the deer with his arrow, and the deer falls to the ground. Both of them run to see it, but they see that the deer is still alive. Kyle quickly takes out his arrows from its body. Then they suddenly see another deer. Kyle quickly takes Nolan's gun and aims at it. As soon as he shoots, Kyle runs towards the deer to catch it. But the deer, though wounded, has already run away. Nolan starts feeling nervous and tells Kyle that they should leave now. But Kyle says he won't go back until he finds another animal to hunt. Then both of them follow the deer's blood trail. But after walking for a long time, they still cannot find the deer. Nolan again forces Kyle to go back to the wounded deer instead of looking for a new animal. Kyle, with angry, agrees to go back. When they reach there, they see that a wolf is eating the deer. Kyle slowly takes out his gun to shoot the wolf, but his gun gets stuck and he starts trying to fix it. Nolan also sees that the gun is stuck, so he quickly tries to help take it out. Because of this noise, the wolf notices them and attacks Nolan, injuring him badly. Kyle quickly reloads the gun to shoot the wolf, but after hurting Nolan, the wolf starts running towards Kyle. Before Kyle can shoot, a whole pack of wolves comes there. They attack Nolan again and tear his body badly. Kyle gets scared and fires some bullets to scare the wolves away. When the wolves leave, Nolan asks Kyle for help. For a moment, Kyle thinks that maybe he should shoot Nolan. Nolan begs him to save his life, but instead of helping, Kyle leaves him there and walks away. While running, Kyle suddenly falls down and blood starts coming out of his mouth, but still he doesn't give up. He takes the bike and tries to escape. When he reaches near the house, memories of the wolves come back in his mind, making him even more scared. He quickly goes into the cabin where Mia asks him, "Where is Nolan?" Kyle says that he couldn't save Nolan. Mia doesn't understand and asks, "What happened there?" Then Kyle tells her everything, that when they were hunting the deer, they went after another deer. But when they came back to the first deer, many wolves had come there and soon attacked them. He says, "I tried so hard to save Nolan, but I couldn't." Mia quickly picks up her things and leaves to find Nolan. Kyle also goes after her. They search in the forest for a long time, but they cannot find Nolan. Then Kyle says to Mia that they should go back to the cabin, but Mia refuses and says they will not go without Nolan, so they continue searching. On the other side, Nolan is badly injured, walking in the forest while calling out Mia's name. Then he gets tired and sits down somewhere. He looks at his compass to know which way he is going. After searching for a long time, Mia finds that injured deer. Then she understands that Kyle was lying to her. She confronts Kyle. Kyle says that he just wanted to be with her. He says that Nolan is not worthy of her. Then Mia gets angry and slaps Kyle and goes alone to find Nolan. But still, Kyle goes after her so that she cannot reach Nolan. But on the way, Kyle's petrol finishes. As soon as he starts putting petrol in his bike, wolves arrive there. Kyle aims at them but misses his shot. Because of this, a wolf injures his leg and another wolf bites his arm. Then Kyle quickly takes out his knife and attacks them, making the wolves run away. But Kyle falls there in an injured condition. Then the wolves come back to completely finish their hunt. Kyle quickly reloads his gun and fires at them. On the other side, Mia is still searching for Nolan. But while going fast, she suddenly hits something and falls down. When she gains consciousness after some time, she feels like someone is around her. She quickly picks up the arrow as soon as she sees the wolf. She shoots the arrow, but the wolf still attacks her, which makes Mia fall backwards, and she gets many wounds and she cannot get up. When she sees that her right hand is also injured from the fall, she goes into even more panic, but still she does not lose her courage. Then she slowly starts to climb back up. As soon as she reaches up, she finds the wolf dead. So she goes near it and takes out her knife and sets out again to find Nolan. But after some time, that wolf comes in front of her again. Then Mia quickly drops the knife and attacks it with the last remaining arrow. But this time her arrow misses and the wolf attacks her, which starts the fight between them again. But this time Mia completely finishes it. After this fight, Mia goes back to her bike so she can start searching for Nolan again. But as soon as she reaches the bike, she sees its tire is completely broken. Then she starts to search for Nolan on foot. After a long time, she finally sees Nolan lying alive on the ground. Then Mia picks him up and starts her journey back towards the cabin. On the way, she sees Kyle's dead body. Then Mia goes near him and sees that the wolves have completely eaten his legs and one side of his head. Seeing this, Mia mourns him for a little while, and then again goes back taking Nolan towards the bike. They're both of them alive, set off towards the cabin. And here this story ends. If you want to watch more videos like this, then do subscribe and don't forget to press the like button. See you in the next coming recap. Until then, take care, bye.